crafty friends. Welcome to Happy Place Crafting. Crafting therapy for the soul. I hope you all are terrific. I am just dandy. I got ahead of myself this morning. I did. Alright, today is day 23 of Dear Prompts. Prompt card plus art play equals a journal. Today's Miss Dawn's birthday. Happy birthday, Dawn. Hope you have a terrific day. Let's pick the 2 for the color. Action. Let's try that. Element. Here we go. And make. Let's do that one. I don't know. We'll see what we've got ourselves into today. Let's zoom ourselves in. All right. The color is Friday Night Lights. Ooh. Oh, this one doesn't have one. The action is not. The make is a waterfall page. What is this element? The element must be flower because that's the one that fell off. I was looking for one that fell off, and there it is. All right. So the element's a flower. That's kind of cool. Let's glue this down here better. Get it to stick on there better. We use the good glue. Okay. All right, waterfall page. That's kind of easy. That's not a big deal. The flower's not a big deal. Friday Night Lights and waterfall page. That's gonna be the thing. So, you know what? Let's use some of our crafty pages. Let's use some of those. What do we want to do? Let's use some of them. Look at, I love that one. There's so many in here that I really love. Okay. Like, I love that one. But I don't want to cut it apart yet. Friday Night Lights. I'm thinking bright. I love that one. We could do dark blue. That's a possibility. Let's see. I love that one too. Whoops, I need to scooch back. That might help a little, huh? Those might kind of go together. This is so cool. Then these are all a different set. I'm kind of thinking maybe we go this vibe. Take this one out. Let's see. Kind of gonna go this vibe. I think that's what we're gonna do. Okay. All right. Let's grab our scissors. This actually goes this way. Put that down. I think we need to cut all these first. Let's cut them all. How wide is this? 7.5. Alright, let's cut them off first. Okay, that goes that way. That. Okay. We're going to cut all these at 7.5. So let's put a mark right there. I guess we do a routine. And let's do it. I'm always anxious to get in here in the mornings. I always look forward to it. Because I know when I come in here, I'm going to be able to gauge if I'm having a creative day or not. If I'm like feeling it or if I'm not feeling it. You know what I mean? You know what I mean, Jelly Bean? Because some days you feel creative and some days you just are like, not as much. You know what I mean? Okay. This is going to be our back page, so we're going to glue it totally down. And these other ones, I think we probably need to back them with something to make them a little stiffer. Okay. Let's scoot that in there. Alright, this is what I need to do. I need to line it up here. 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 And then smooth it in there. There we go. There we go. Alright, that's that one. Let's back these. What do we want to back them with? I'm trying to think what I want to do. Is the aged paper in here? Hold on a minute, I gotta find this paper. It is in here. I'm not sure why. Because it's not a printable. This really needs moved. This needs moved down here. Okay. Alright. How many pieces do we have here? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright. That'll give us a place to start. Alright, let's mark this at 7.5. Cut this. too, I think. We are gonna need to cut a little bit off of it. Alright. Grab this again. Our trusty guillotine, because we know it'll cut through many sheets. You know, that's the nice thing about Dear Prompt is when I'm not sure if I'm feeling crafty today or not, you know, if it's going to come to me or not, it kind of takes the pressure of that off, right? Because the prompts are given to me, so I don't have to think about it. And I just have to go from there and figure out what it is and try to make it go together the best I can. And then I can gauge kind of by how easily that comes to me that day, if I'm going to be able to be, if it's a creative day or if it's a bust. If it's like, oh yeah, we're gonna be able to do lots of creative things today, or if it's gonna be a, you'll be in your craft room for a little bit and then you need to go find something else to do. But you know, people laugh when, you know, or think I'm weird when I say that crafting is my therapy, but it really is. You know, I come in here, I look forward to coming in here. Otherwise, I might not look forward to even getting up every day. Because there was for a while there that I didn't. Before I got back into crafting, you know, I didn't look forward to really anything. And now, every day, I look forward to getting up and coming into my craft room and seeing, you know, what's going to go on for that day. And watching my favorite crafters and seeing what they're up to. And sometimes chatting in the chat. Lately I have not been as chatty in the chat. I just, you know, the whole introvert extrovert thing, sometimes I am like peopled out, and you know, and I want to show support, so I make sure I go in and say hello to, you know, say hello to everybody. And a lot of times I'll just, from there I'll listen, and I'll just listen and, you know, work on something and kind of make comments when I, you know, hear something that, you know, I want to make a comment on. Then I'll jump in, because a lot of times people are like, oh, hi, where are you, you know, because they think I'm late, but I was really there from the beginning. I just wasn't commenting a lot. Sometimes I don't have anything to say, and so I'm just listening and watching to see what you're up to. Because sometimes peopling is a lot. Sometimes it's more than I can handle. But I try to participate because I want people to know that I'm there and that I, you know, care about them enough to spend time with them. You know, oh my gosh. I don't know what that was. Let me check real quick. Make sure it was nothing important. Sophie's just left for school, so... Oh, yeah. Alright. I sent Dawn a card, but I guess she hasn't gotten it. if she has. She hasn't said anything. I sent it a while ago, but you know, snail mail. Snail mail, snail mail. Gotta love it. It's one of those love-hate relationships. Okay. Let's see how we want to do this. Well, I think this one we can put like there. So wait, let's score this at, let's see here, at an inch. Let's score it at an inch. Grab that. I want the top of this. Let's score that at an inch. Okay. So I think we'll put it down right there. Do-do-do. Do-do-do. Alright, there's one. And I want that one on top. I think this one's next. I don't know what that is. We're going to trim this here. Some days my desk just is not big enough. Do you ever have that problem? Some days it just feels like, nope. Okay, that, and let's see. I need to score it at an inch, so let's do that. Let's bring it down here. And we're gonna score that. Okay. Let's put glue on that one. And we'll do that. Okay, that one comes up. That one comes up, that one stays down. Okay. Alright, that. Now this one, we want it to be, we're going to cut it there. Okay. Cut it there. Ta-da. And then we're going to score it at an inch. Just right there. Church bells are going off. Alright, we got that one. And let's glue that. And we're gonna put that up there, right there. Okie doke. And then this one, oops, wait, which Which way does this go? It goes that way. Okay. We're going to cut it there. We're going to cut it there. Ta-da. And we're going to score it at 1 inch. Alrighty. And there we go. Put some glue on here. Yeah, I for sure don't know what I would do without being able to come into my craft room every day. I just don't know. We should have done this beforehand, but of course we're going to make things difficult on ourselves because that's what I like to do. I always do things the difficult way. Okay. There's that. I'm going to use the large one. Oh, no, we don't need to do. Well, we could, but we don't need to. Okay, and this one over here. Hello. Oh my goodness gracious, Gertie. Why doesn't that want to do it? This is the story of my life. Story of my life. Oh, it did that one. It just didn't do the other one. There we go. There we go. And this last one. See, this is why I say, don't do as I do. Do as I say. What is going on with this? Ugh. Doesn't want to do it. Crying out loud. There we go. Alright. We got the waterfall. Even though it's sticking a little bit. Push that over a little. Make it open a little bit easier. I should have probably made it a slight bit thinner there on that side, but too late now. Too late. Okay, waterfall we did. What was the other one? Friday Night Lights. I think we've got those colors fine in here. Knot. Ooh, we need a knot. Need a knot. And flower. Well, we've got flowers there, so we really wouldn't have to do anything else if we didn't want to. There's flowers there too. So, but we need knot. I'm kind of feeling like what if we put something to keep this closed? Do. if we used a flower? What if we used one of these? Not a big one. Just a little flower. Alright, hold on. I'm having a thought here. Alright, where's our brads? Our little mini brads. Let's just use gold because I don't really like gold and we're not going to be seeing it. Okay. Let's do that. Let's get our hole puncher. Let's punch a little hole through it. Wait. I'm not very good at eyeballing. I mean, I am, but like I need something to aim for. You know what I mean? You know what I mean, Jelly Bean? Okay. There's that one. There's that one. And let's put that right there. And then we'll put this one right there. And then let's punch a hole. There. And here. Okay. We're going to put this through here. Through here. Open that up. Okay. And this one down here. These pages don't exactly go together, do they? I don't know, I'm just kind of in the mood to use this today. And I'm like, I wasn't in the fall mood today. Alright, let's glue this on here. Wait, we need some major glue here. We're gonna get this to sit for a second. Okay. Alright, we're gonna let that dry. Alright, we're gonna put that there and there. See, if I didn't have that thing in the middle, I could have just put it right through the flower. But because I do, I can't do that. I can't do that. That's what I get for pre-decorating things. Alright, we need some... We need... some... Let's use this blue. It's kind of pretty. Now this is where the knot is going to come into play, because we're going to tie a knot around here. Give me that. I need that. I need it to go underneath that disc. Is the thing. Okay. There. It's just tied. This is where the knot comes in. Now, we're going to put the knot. See? Perfect. Alright, that. So we've got that. Alright. And then we're going to go around here. And around here, and back up. So, that'll be good. Alright, that'll keep that down. Right? Yup, yup, yup. Okay. And let's see what else. It's not very decorated. Should we put one of our cute little people on it? Our little people, they're so cute. She's so cute. One of our little crafty people. Who else we got in here? Die. I love this one. Where she's laughing. That one's so cute. Then we've got her. She's so cute. Let's use her. Wait, how many do we need? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3. Let's switch it up. Let's use him. 4. And let's use... I love that one. Let's use that one. All right. I just love them. Should we frame them? I feel like they need something fancy-nancy. How much time will we use? 36 minutes. Where's our frames? What did I do with them? I knew I put them in a bigger box, but I wasn't sure which box. Let's see if we've got any good frames to use for these. I love me some frames. I love me some frames. I do, I do. Got all kinds of frames here. Yeah, that one's probably not going to get used this time. Ooh, what's that one? Let's look at our people here. That one I almost feel like needs to be. She definitely needs to be grungy. I like that. Okay, I saw one that I thought I liked for the guy. Where did it go? These little ones are not going to work. These little ones are going to be okay. So let's get rid of those. Not that, not that, not that. Okay, we need a squarish one for that one. That's kind of cute. Alright, we need a squarish one. That one might be alright. Oh. Dag. I need another square. Oh, here's a square. Could do that one. Could do that one. That's little. Those are all little. Those are all too fancy Nancy. I love that one. No, it needs to be square. I think these will work. Do I like these? Do I want that for that one is the only thing. I'm not sure about that one. I love that frame. It's like one of my very favorites I've done. Ooh, that one's kind of good though. I don't think the colors of that go. That one's too small. Too small, too small. No. Wait, that's two. Yeah, I don't like that. Do I like this one? I kind of do. I think I do. Do I like that one or do I like this one? No, this one doesn't show enough. I love that frame though. Okay. Let's use this one. Alright, we're going to... I'm going to trim some off of this. We're going to trim it off. I'm going to trim it there and there. And I think that the height is good. Alright. Let's dance. Okay. There she goes. All right. Wait, I'm thinking that's not hers. Here we go. Aw, she'd be so cute. She's so cute. All right, we need a tab. Hold on. Okay. No, we need some kind of color or something. That doesn't really go. Purple? Purple should be on that one. So that's a possibility. What other colors are in there? Lots of pinks. We need a pink. Pink, pink, pink. Wait, I think I see a pink. Oh, pink. Pink is good. Okay. Let's do this. You know, technically we're done. This is just extra. Whoops. Ah, don't shut. Okay. Okay. Perfect. All right, we need very, very thin piece. Let's do tape. We're gonna try tape instead of glue. All right. If we can find the end of it. Okie doke. We're gonna put it here. See, the thing I don't like about this is you can't tear it. Gotta cut it. All right. Here. I gotta be using this because I've got a lot of it and I don't use it enough and it's gonna go bad if I don't use it. Okay. All right. Let's get that down. Oh, yeah. This is the part I'm not gonna. All right, there we go. 1, 2. Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4. Dun, dun. Okay. There we go. And that will slide right into there. All right, one's done. Now the next one. And put the lid on our glue. Oh, is this gonna bend up now? I didn't think about that. not going to want to bend. Well, it will now. Now it'll bend. Okay. That's the only one where there's probably going to be would be a problem. But it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's all fine. Okay. Let's do... let's see. This one I went on that one. Let's do... this one. On that one. Alright, we're going to do this one. Okay. Alright, we want to cut it down there and there. Alright. Let's cut that down. I was so happy yesterday that my comment about my grandma made y'all think about your grandmas. That's a good thing. My grandma's not alive anymore, but she was really the only grandma I had because she was my dad's mom. My mom's mom died when she was younger, before I was born. And, whoops, why didn't I do that corner? Because I'm too busy yapping. So yeah. There we go. But I had lots of, like, along the way in my life, I've had, like, lots of substitute grandmas. We used to live next door to a Greek woman and her daughter for many years. And we called her Grandma. And she used to make us baklava. Oh my god, it was so good. Homemade baklava. It was so good. I loved it. She was an outstanding baker. I think Greek food is not given the credit it needs to be given, because it is definitely yummy. You know, when you think of, you know, like pastries and things, you think of, you know, you don't really think of Greece. But, they have some yummy things. That is for certain. And baklava is one of them. It's yummy. Okay. But yeah, I've always had, and when I was really little, we lived next door to an elderly woman and her son, and we called her Grandma, and oh, she was such a sweetheart. She was a very sweet lady. Very lovely. Okay, wait, this is going to come down to here, so we want this. We probably should have put the thing. This maybe wasn't the best idea. Like, it probably was okay to have it, but we probably should have made them removable. Okay. Because I don't know how easy these are going to come in and out of here. Oops. they probably should go in from the side. From now on, we'll make them go in from the side instead of the top, because that's kind of silly. Okay. I don't know what I was thinking. I wasn't thinking, that's the problem. As I often do not. I love this one. She just looks so happy. Okay. Put it there. Oh, wait. We gotta make sure that this is gonna... Oh, this is gonna be a trickier one because the thing is so narrow. Alright. Let's do it up here. We're gonna cut it right there and right there. Is this going to be too long? A little bit. We probably need to cut a little bit off the bottom too. All right. Let's cut it right there. And right there. I feel like I had to include these in my journal this time because it needs to be. Okay. All right. This needs glued down a little bit. It's coming up and it's bugging me. Okay. All right. This one we're going to put in for the side because we've learned our lesson and we really need it to go in from the side. I actually think we need to cut a little bit more off though. We need to cut a little bit more off. Okay. Come on, girl. I know what we need. Okay. That'll keep it down. That will keep it down. Okay, she needs a thingamajigger bob. What are we gonna use for her? What colors? Purples, pinks. Ooh, this one might work good. Let's do this one. All right, let's corner around this first. I've had you almost an hour now. See, I should have let you go earlier, and then it would have been less than an hour. But, oh well. I'm having fun, so... I was thinking earlier, I really have been wanting to gel plate. I saw Karen gel plating yesterday, and I've been really wanting to do it for a while now. It's just such a mess. Right? It just makes a lot of a mess. So, I'm like, I don't know. Oh my goodness, we might have to glue this one. Okay. We're going to glue this one. Huh? Doo-doot. Doo-doot. Come here, excess glue. We do not need you. And will you still slide in there? You will, but barely. Okay. All right. Ta-da. Okay, now we've got this one. All right, we need to trim a little bit off of there. And then I think just a little bit off the top. Just do a little off the top. Do-do-do. And do-do-do. All right. Let's see if that'll work. Yes. That will work. No. That would work. What's that? Halloween. I don't even know what that's doing in here. Oops, wait. We gotta corner around this first. Corner around, corner around, corner around. Glue. Glue. There we go. And let's put glue around here. And there. Okie doke. And that can go there. All right. Should be sticking out a little bit. I'm okay with that. Okay. Last one. I love her in here. Okay. Let's cut that. And then let's cut that and that. Okie doke. Cut her off there. Whoops, I'm gonna have to mark that again. To mark it inside. Okay. Because I'm gonna cut the line off right now. See? Silly me. Silly me. Oh man. Okay. That should be it for that. We're gonna use this purple one for her. Wait, let's corner round it first. Corner rounds. Please. Corner rounds. Let's put the glue on here. Uh-oh. Oh, come on. There we go. All right. Got a little bit too much glue there. Okay. And then let's just use glue. Seems to be working okay, so we're not gonna fix it if it ain't broke, right? It's a lot easier than that tape. Okay. Lovely, lovely. Lovely, lovely. Say that you love me. Uh-oh. This might need trimmed a little bit more. Let's... Alright. He's so cute. Okay, I thought of something else. Let's use words. We've got some, like, girlfriend words. Let's see if we can find something that's... Aw. Oh, that's good. All right. Let's round the corners on this. And glue it down. Life is better with friends. There's that one. Oh, where's the one? I just saw one that I thought was hilarious. Oh, that one. You don't have to be crazy to be my friend. I'll train you. My friends are my therapy. Keep the time on the... I gotta keep a watch on the clock. I just remembered I have therapy today. I hope that doesn't... Okay. There's that one. It'd be funny if we put Soul Sisters on this one, wouldn't it? How about yes, I'm that friend? So funny. Let's put it down here. Yes, I'm that friend. So we only need one more, right? This one? I'm gonna use this one. Alright. So cute. So cute. Alright, let's put this back before I lose them all. Alright. So cute. Alright, let's wrap it up. I've kept you long enough. I'm sorry. I'm not really. I don't know why I said that, because I'm not really sorry. I need to work on stop saying. I get on other people by saying that, but I say it like a dork. And I'm not really sorry, so I shouldn't say it, because I'm not. Because if you don't have the time, then you can fast forward, or you can move on, or you can hang out with me, and then you're not mad about it. Okay. I don't know what all that noise is. Okay. Let's zoom in. Okay, here we go. A knot. We did a knot in this lovely little rope contraption. Down here, we did the knot. So we did that. Oh, we need to write these down. Let's write them down real quick. The action was not. The element was flower. The make was a waterfall page. And the color was Friday night lights. Okay. Okay. So, we did the knot. The waterfall page, we did the waterfall page. Do-do-do-do-do-do. Comes down like a waterfall. The flowers, there's flowers on this page. We use flowers for those. There's flowers on this page. So we've got flowers. That's good. Friday Night Lights was the color. And we've got all kinds of colors in here. So I don't really know what color Friday Night Lights, probably blue, dark blue. We've got blues in here. Yellows maybe for the lights. We've got those. I don't know. You can make it work however you want to make it work. But that's my story and I'm sticking to it. That's how I've decided to deal with it. You can deal with it, the colors, in any way you want. Okay. Come on, girl. Let's do it. Oh, I just love it. Love it, love it, love it. All right, that's it for me today. Sorry I kept you so long. No, I'm not sorry. But I did keep you a while today. Remember that crafting is cheaper than therapy, and we get to make really cool friends and really cool things. Please remember to thumbs up if you can. Leave me a comment if you want. Let me know if you're easily motivated, like what made it motivate you to keep crafting. I'd be interested to know what motivates everybody to get up every morning and go into your craft room and keep going. And if you see it as some kind of therapy, if it helps you. I think it probably does, or you probably wouldn't do it. But I know it for sure helps me. So, and if you are participating in Dear Prompt, please use the hashtag Dear Prompt HPC. I'm not sure when I'm going to be live this week, or if. I've got to really be feeling it, and I'm not sure. I might go live tomorrow morning. Wednesday mornings seem to be okay. So, I might try to do that. I'm not sure. Depends on how I feel. And that's that today. I will catch you next time. Have a great Tuesday. Ta-ta!